Another round of storms are coming through. And it's amazing how that God allows things to happen around us, yet he can keep us in the midst of the storm. I'm not like one of the weather forecasters or the weather people that when the hurricane's coming, they got to stand outside and show you how strong the wind is. A few more minutes, I'm going to be inside because this pretty strong system that's coming through in the next half hour or so. But when storms come, what are you going to do? When things in your life are turned upside down, how are you going to handle that? Because if you don't have a strong shelter, if you don't have a place to go, you're going to find yourself in big trouble when the storms come. Hi, I'm Craig Fritchley, pastor of Calvary Apostolic Tabernacle, with today's devotional. And God wants you to be safe in life. He wants you to know that he is our strong tower. He is that shelter that we can run into, that pavilion that we can hide in. He tells us that in Psalms, that he is that refuge, that place that you can feel safe. When we go through the valley of the shadow of death, we fear no evil because we know that God is with us. Because it's not a question of if a storm's going to come, it's when. And then when it comes, what are you going to do? What happens when a major sickness comes in the family? What happens when the financial pressures come and it gets tight? Where are you going to run? Where are you going to go to? Where are you going to hide? What happens when the mental pressure and the stress of life gets to the point that you don't even know if you can handle it? Jesus wants you to know that you can hide in him and that he will give you everything that you need when the storms happen. When the Lord told the disciples to go to the other side of the lake, and he was asleep in the boat and the storm came, and they did everything they knew to lighten the ship, and it still wasn't helping. They knew they were in trouble. So they woke the Lord up, and they said, "Master, don't you care that we perish?" And the Lord woke up and stilled the wind and stilled the storm. And then he said, "O ye of little faith, don't you understand? I'm not going to let you die in the storm. I'm right here with you. Everything's going to be okay." And so when storms come, we need to ask the Lord for help. We need to hide in him. We need to allow him to shelter us, to guide us and to lead us, because he will take care of us in the midst of the storm. So when that next storm comes, just remember, you run to the Lord, not away from him. You run to him because he'll shelter you. He looked at Jerusalem and said, "Jerusalem, Jerusalem, I would have taken you as a hen and I would have covered you with my wings, but you would not." So therefore, desolation's coming, destruction's coming. And so don't run away from God. Don't push him away, but run to God and let God protect you under his almighty wings. God bless you. We hope you share these with others and you run to Jesus when the next storm comes. I'm going to get inside. Have a wonderful day.